Trudeau's problems are mounting. Just as it looked like there would be some support for him from the Five Eyes nations, now a new scandal has emerged that pushes Trudeau's position deeper as to whether he can continue as the Prime Minister of Canada. So to understand all these things, let's dive in a little bit, a very small slide deck, and I'm going to tell you a very important takeaway. At the end of this monologue, I'm going to give you a video of a statement that the Minister of External Affairs, Dr. S Jaishankar, made in New York today, and you can watch that. So let's see what happened now. What is the new trouble that Trudeau has gotten himself to? By the way, the statement, he may be a bastard, but he's our bastard. This is something that many of us kind of use it these days. I just wanted to put some historical context to it. It was first said by Franklin Roosevelt, and he said about the dictator of the Dominican Republic, Rafael Trujillo, about that he may be a bastard, but he's our bastard. Anyway, so let's move on. That was political speak, much more direct. And here we have the first salvo by the MEA, Dr. S Jaishankar. Diplomatic speak, a little bit more subtle, a little bit more nuanced. He said that political convenience should not dictate response to terrorism. Now, this is exactly the kind of things a diplomat would say, couched in diplomatese, if you will. Remember, I've been telling you about the rumors on drugs being found on Trudeau's plane. Well, 𝗣𝗚𝗂𝘍𝗲, who's a good friend of mine, I've shared many telecasts with him, and he has come out and said that there are credible rumors that the plane was full of cocaine, and he has also gone on to say that Justin Trudeau was so shot up with drugs that he even missed the presidential dinner. You will all remember that all the political leaders were having their pictures taken with the Konark wheel as the backdrop. So you can go back and check whether this statement is true or not, whether Trudeau came to the dinner or not. Now, this is the new scandal. What had happened was when Zelensky came visiting to Canada, they had a what they thought was a Canadian war hero, but the man turned out to be an ex-Nazi veteran. His name is Yaroslav Hunka, 98 years old, and they praised him. In fact, this is the chairman of the Commons, I should say the Speaker of the Commons, praised him as a Canadian war hero. Unfortunately, this statement came to bite him, and he has since resigned. So, first fall for Trudeau. I don't know if he belongs to the same party as Trudeau, but usually the Speaker belongs to your party, usually, because you want to navigate proceedings in the House the way you want. Just like, 𝗏𝗚𝘍 𝗍𝙁 is the Speaker of Lok Sabha, and he used to be an ex-BJP member. Now, Justin Trudeau is hiding under a rock after a massive diplomatic embarrassment and shame. He should stand on his feet and apologize, said the Conservative Party leader 𝗣𝗚𝗍𝗍𝘅. And this actually has a lot of bearing, because this could mean that someone is actually asking for Justin Trudeau to step down today. So if something like that happens, well, for just saying something, Trudeau may not want to step down, but there is pressure mounting. Also, to make matters worse, in one of the Khalistani referendums, you can see Talvinder Singh Parmar's mother and father going to vote, and then she turns around and says Khalistan Zindabad and Talvinder Singh Zindabad. Guys, this is a very painful chapter. It was not just Canadians who lost their lives. Across the border in Michigan, many Indian families from the United States also crossed the border because it was easier to get the ticket from Montreal to go to India. And they also died. 329 people. It's not just Canadians, guys. There were also Americans there. And for someone to just have this kind of a thoughtless statement and then come and shout Khalistan Zindabad. Of course, Pannu was there by her side. and a lot of pictures taken. They are trying to blow it up. Remember the NCRI report that we had shared with you? They are blowing it up. They are trying to make it look as if this is a big deal. Clearly, the flames of Khalistan are, being doused and doused fast. And I want you to look at this video at the end of this monologue. And the question that I want to leave you with is Trudeau going to resign? Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. Namaskar.
One, we told the Canadians that this is not the Government of India's policy. Two, we told the Canadians saying that, look, if you have something specific, if you have something relevant, let us know. We are open to looking at it. So, but to understand the context of it, in a way, because the picture is not complete without the context in a way, you also have to appreciate, Ken, that in the last few years, Canada actually has seen a lot of organized crime, relating to, the secessionist forces, organized crime, violence, extremism. They're all very, very deeply mixed up. So, in fact, we have been, talking about specifics and information. We have actually been badgering the Canadians. We have given them a lot of information about organized crime leadership, which operates out of Canada. There are a large number of extradition requests. There are terrorist leaders who have been identified. So, do understand that there is an environment out there. So that is important in a way to factor in. If you have to understand what is going on out there, and our concern is that it's really been very permissive because of political reasons. So we have a situation where actually our diplomats are threatened. Our consulates have been attacked, and often comments are made about there's interference in our politics, and a lot of this is often justified as saying, well, that's how democracies work.
But if there are specific pieces of evidence that they provide, the Government of India will cooperate with them in terms of
look, if somebody gives me something specific, it doesn't have to be restricted to Canada, but if there's any incident which is an issue, and somebody gives me something specific as a government, I would look at it. Of course I would look at it.